high school football playoffs resume on Friday. Region finals. In the 6A region final, a couple of high school heavyweights. Listen to this. Since 2008, the Oscar Smith Tigers and Highland Springs Springers have combined for 9 state championships. Oscar Smith coming in with a perfect 13-0 record, while Highland Springs is 9-3. Smith, of course, has a very dynamic offense. Sophomore quarterback Lonnie Andrews has a bruising running back in Brandon Nesbitt Jr. and playmakers at wide receiver, including Travis Johnson, who has a lot of college offers. Defensively, the Tigers surrender an average of just 9 points per game. Oscar Smith and Highland Springs for the 6A region title this Friday night in Chesapeake. All right, now to 5B, arguably the toughest region in Hampton Roads. Undefeated Maury, the top seed. The Commodores take on Kings Fork from Suffolk for the region crown. Maury was on the practice field today, refining things ahead of Friday's game. Now talk about a team loaded with talent, right? Maury has players going to college like Clemson, South Carolina, Indiana, and Maryland. The Commodores have a prolific offense and stifling defense. Maury gave up just 25 points in 7 district games and put up 80 or more points 3 times this year. Coach Doree McCain pretty clear that the main goal of this team still a couple weeks away.
I'm just trying to take care of the game after Thanksgiving and get to the 14th of December. We're not going to be satisfied with the win Friday night because the bigger goal is what we're chasing.
All right, Kings Fork comes in with an 11-1 record. Its lone blemish was against Oscar Smith. Other than that, the Bulldogs pretty much had their way with the Southeastern District this year. Friday's game is the first time Maury and Kings Fork have played. How about that? The Commodores have all the superlatives. A lot of people aren't giving Kings Fork a chance against the mighty Commodores. Bulldogs coach Anthony Jofrion and his team say that's just fine.
I would definitely say we're underdogs, because that program, has dominated our area for the last couple of years. And we're just excited for the opportunity to go against this team that's well coached. We're well coached as well, so we're just excited for the opportunity to get out there and play.
I'm not too worried about the outside, the internet. Like, as us as a whole, like, we just look at it like we come together, ready to work. Everybody just got to take coaching. If we take coaching and do what we're supposed to do, and we're going to be good.
We leave all the outsiders and outsiders. We really got to focus on what we got going on, so, try to get to the state championship.
They are focused. All right, in 5A, it's a rematch from earlier this season between Green Run and Salem. These two teams were on a collision course to meet each other back here in the region title game. This one's slated to be some fireworks. Starting with the top-seeded Stallions, Green Run unbeaten, 12-0 on the year. The last time these two teams matched up in early October, Brandon Williams' Stallions took care of business with a 22-point win against the Sun Devils. They're back at home for the region title game for the 4th straight year and have some unfinished business from last season.
They know what's at stake, and they don't want to have that feeling again like last year of watch someone have a trophy presentation on our own field. So take care of business. We'll make sure that don't happen again.
Coach Will always tells us if we let a sorry team stick around, they find a way to beat you, and it's always hard to beat a team twice. So we just focus on what we got to progress each week, then come harder than last time.
We're 100% locked in because we know we fell short for the past 3 to 4 years, and we know we're coming to get this ring this year.
And as far as the Sun Devils, ask and you shall receive. Salem has been calling for this matchup since the beginning of the year, telling us they always knew they were capable of being in a big game like this against their Beach District rival. Now Mark Hall's Sun Devils 10-2 and have a chance to spoil the Stallions state title bid on enemy territory.
There's a big chip on my shoulder, and especially the seniors on this team. We've been here for the past 4 years. We've never making it this far. Finally made it this far, and Green Run's always been a team that's taken us out to playoffs. So it's time to get back.
We worked so hard. Starting in January, we worked the off season, lifting weights, hot summers, cold winters, everything. So it means a lot to me. It means a lot to this team.
Just seeing the amount of fight that we have, and like the kind of the aches of what it meant to lose to Green Run, I've bought into that entirely. And with that being said, I'm just like, we have to do this. There is no alternative. There is no what if this, what if that. No, we have to win. There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
Kickoff at Green Run High School Friday, 7 o'clock. Should be a packed house. Tomorrow night on the show, we're previewing the Class 4 and Class 3 region title games, and Class 2. We're going to talk about that. In Class 4, longtime rivals Hampton and Phoebus up against each other Saturday afternoon at Darling Stadium. The Phantoms haven't lost a game since November of 2021. They are 3-time reigning state champs across 2 classifications. The Crabbers are 10-3 this season and back in a regional title game for the first time in 8 years. In Class 3, 12-0 Lafayette will host 8-4 Norcom Friday night at Wanner Stadium. The Rams finished as state runners-up last season. The Greyhounds are coming off a region semifinal win against Tab.